Hi guys, it has been a while since I have come to you with a video of the plant room, but today is the day and I have so much to show you. This is going to be a long one, so grab coffee, tea, soda, whatever is your desire. Sit down and take a tour through the plant room with me. We're going to start on this side here with Begonia Bonanza. I have every color of begonia you can imagine. I know some of you don't do very well with begonias inside the house. If you pick them up, put them in your house, put them in a bright, indirect area, keep them well watered, and then when it warms up outside towards the middle end of May, pop them outside and you'll be amazed at how well you can grow begonias if they're outside. So lots of different choices as far as the begonias go. I don't want to make you guys seasick, so we're going to do this nice and slow. We're going to go that way, and I am going to show you the amazing ZZs we have in stock. I have a couple different sizes of those. Those are fantastic for that lower light area. Not a no light, a lower light area. They don't need a whole lot of water. They're kind of that set and forget kind of plant that gives you that jungle vibe. So great option for you. Below those, if you go back over there, Dina, we have some beautiful jasmine vines in stock. These are fantastic, and they're only 20 bucks for a 6-inch pot. They are blooming and they smell fantastic. All right, as we keep going, I have some nice syngoniums in stock, a couple different varieties of those. And then we're going to move on to the calatheas, the marantas, quote unquote, prayer plants. I have quite the assortment of those, also in many different sizes from 4-inch to 6-inch pots. And as we keep moving, let's talk about something else that smells wonderful. Gardenias. These are gorgeous and they will scent an entire room. I know a lot of people have trouble with gardenias. Let me give you a secret. Gardenias are acid loving, so you're going to want to use an acid-based fertilizer, something like Mere Acid, the blue box Miracle Grow. You can also use an African Violet fertilizer if you have that at home. That's also a slightly acidic fertilizer. And you don't want to let it dry out. So put a saucer underneath it, try to keep some water in that saucer so it can drink as it needs, but you don't want to drown it either. There's that happy medium. Gorgeous. Have them in tree form as well as the smaller 4-inch pots. Even if it doesn't last forever, consider it a living bouquet. You'll get at least 5 months out of those plants. Ferns, let's talk ferns. I am fully stocked with ferns. I just got in some new of the staghorn ferns on a plaque. I have 2 of those in stock right now, and I do still have 2 in baskets. I love staghorn ferns. I've said it before. They are super easy. If you have failed with other style ferns before, try the staghorn. You can try the kangaroo foot fern, which is this one here. I don't know if my phone is going to pick up how shiny those are. These are probably the best looking kangaroo ferns we have gotten in a long time. Those are fantastic. I also have Boston ferns in stock as well as asparagus ferns, which will give you that ferny look. Oh yes, Dina's going down to the new fern that we got in. This is the tiger fern. This is a yellow variegated fern. How cool is that? I love these. These are super fantastic. You only really need to keep it inside for probably, let's see, where are we, middle of April, for another month or so, and then pop it outside. It's going to love being outside for the summer. You can put it in a hanging basket or in any of your urns in a slightly shaded area, but they can handle a little bit more sun. Don't be afraid to do that. All right, as we keep going, African violets and streptocarpus. Violets, what more can I say about violets? They are a classic. They are gorgeous. We have many different colors to choose from. But I am going to focus my attention on the streptocarpus, which is very similar. It is like a cousin to the African violet, and I have some really interesting ones. This one, I would think it looks fake to me with the yellow inside, the purple throat, and then a nice lavender on the outside. Care is very similar in your streptocarpus as it is too in African violet. That particular one is my favorite, but I will show you my runner-up, which is this one here, which is very similar, but it has the pink tones to it. Isn't that stunning? So, so pretty. I love streptocarpus. That's an old-fashioned plant. That is one that I remember from years and years and years ago. I won't tell you how old I am, but I have been here since I was knee-high to a grasshopper. I cut my teeth on the front counter. family business, man. That's what it's all about. Let's keep going. Ficus. Oh, before we do the ficus, Dina was right. Let's go this way and show you these pipers. I just got in these 6-inch pipers. You guys, look at this. Look at the size of these leaves. These are enormous. I normally get these in small little pots for a lot of money. These are a 6-inch pot, 45 bucks on this. That is huge. One thing I do want to mention about the piper that I get questioned a lot is that they tend to get these like dots on the back, and oh my god, the first time I saw them I thought they were spider mites and I freaked out. They are not. This is a normal way that this plant grows. It has almost like these little, it's almost like sand on the back. A couple different colors. The black is kind of older, like the dust is attached to it. The white is just newer. That is totally normal on your piper, you guys. Totally, totally normal. That's not bugs. It is a normal way that this plant grows. For whatever reason, maybe when it's in the wild, it attracts, I don't know, who knows? I don't know. All right, as we keep moving, we're going to go to the ficus. I got a couple different 6-inch ones in stock. I got in the ruby and the teneke, which are gorgeous. We also got in some of the Ficus triangularas that are variegated. Those are super fun. That's got that triangular shaped leaf to it. Ficus are a lot easier than you think, you guys. I know everybody's like, stay away from ficus, stay away from ficus. They're hard. They're not. They're really not that hard as long as you pay attention to them. That is not a plant you can stick in the corner and ignore. That will not work. All right, as we keep moving, I got in some white bird of paradise in stock. I did get in one cast iron plant. I don't normally carry these because they are on the more expensive side. But once I got this one in, it is gorgeous. It is so, so pretty. Aspidistris is the Latin name on that one. That is a plant you can stick anywhere. I am not kidding. The lowest light spot in your house. It likes to dry out slightly between waterings. It is super fantastic, a great alternative to a spathiphyllum. You are seeing right now all of the succulent strings that we got in stock. I am fully stocked with string of pearls, the ruby necklace. I got in some of the string of dolphins, as well as enormous string of fish hooks. I don't know if you guys can see how long these are. I almost didn't have room to hang them because they are so big. These are cool. The string of fish hooks are really, really cool. I got in some variegated string of hearts. I don't know if on that, as Dina was panning through, if you saw the eucalyptus that we have in stock. If you didn't, we're going to show that again because this is a very popular item and I will not be getting any more. So once these are gone, they're gone. You can grow your own eucalyptus. These are super fantastic. 4-inch pot, $8. $8, grow your own. Okay, we'll swing back to this side. I got in some of the medium silvers in the small pots. These are super cute. Really, really cute. And then we have some orchid cactus that we cut and propagated ourselves. That came from one of our staff members' aunt's plants. That is an heirloom plant right there. I have 2 left right now. Below that I have some Alocasia fridex, which look super fantastic. Lots of new growth, lots of new leaves on those. They look really, really healthy. $20, 4-inch pot. And then if we go up here, these cuttings are from my own personal plant. This is a true Christmas cactus. You can tell by the leaflets there. Some of them are still budding. That the original plant was actually a customer's plant that was one of their parents, and their parent had passed away. They brought the plant into me, had me repot it because they were afraid they were going to lose it. A couple branches broke off. She asked me to keep them because I knew her parents, and I have grown mine into an enormous plant, and I wanted to share. So another heirloom plant. We do have some of the annuals mixed in here because it's still a little chilly at night for some of them to be out. This is the bat plant. This was super popular last year. This is a really cool plant. Hummingbirds love it. Those are just budding up and getting ready. I don't see any that have flowers open yet, but it won't be long. All right, we're gonna keep moving. I don't know. You guys see the fiddle leaf in the room? I ordered the largest fiddle leaf fig in a standard. Standard means tree form that I could get. I did not expect it to be this enormous, but it is gorgeous. And it retails for $199.99. If you need just that statement plant in the corner that's going to get so much light and easy care. I know everybody says fiddle leaf figs are hard. They're not, you guys. Ficus are not hard. The biggest problem with ficus is they don't like to be moved. So when you move it from the garden center to your home, you're going to lose a leaf or two. That is acclimation. The plant is acclimating to its new environment. The worst thing you can do is freak out and start doing all kinds of stuff. Watering it, fertilizing it, moving it. Don't do that. Know where you're going to put this plant, any ficus, before you bring it home. Expect a few leaves to drop. And then treat it normal. It doesn't want any special treatment. The more you do to it, the more leaves it's going to fall. And then you end up with a bare plant. So know where you're going to put it in that spot, expect a few leaves to fall, let it acclimate, and it's going to be super happy. This one is a stunner. Another very popular plant in the annual collection is the popcorn plant. I do have a few of these left. Okay, what's a popcorn plant? If you haven't heard of it before, when you rub the leaves, it smells like popcorn. I am not kidding. It smells like buttered popcorn. This is a fun plant. Everybody likes the sensitive plants. The Venus flytraps, which we walked by and I didn't show, but we just did get in a bunch of Venus flytraps that are huge. If you saw our stories on Instagram and Facebook, you saw how big those mouths were. They're huge, they are healthy, and they are hungry. So another fun plant if you're gardening with kids and trying to get them involved in some growing. Popcorn plant can smell like it smells popcorn now. Buttered popcorn, I feel like I'm at the movies. All right, we're going to keep moving. I'm going to try to speed this up a little bit. Sansevierias, we have some of those in stock. I did just get a new one in. I think we passed it and I didn't show it, but it's the Black Tiger. It was behind that fiddle leaf fig. That is a stunning Sansevieria. It is super, super, super dark forest green. The edges have a little bit of a white striping to them, which is really, really pretty. Really pretty. All right, as we keep moving, I do have plenty of Tradescantia in stock. That's always very, very popular. The bubblegum or the Nanook, which we're not allowed to call it Nanook anymore because that's a, I don't know, registered patented name or whatever. But the same plant, if they just call it bubblegum. I have some of the Calissa, the little Calissas in stock, which is a super pretty plant that is a cousin to a Tradescantia. Smaller leaf, it grows like crazy. You can propagate that and give it away as friends to the point where your friends will say stop. That's how fast that grows. Purple Passion, I have the Persian Shield in stock. I have plenty of Algerian ivies in plain neon variegated and then like a mottled leaf. Peperomias, I have plenty of them in stock. A lot of different options on that, large leaf and then the small, the ripple leaf ones. And watermelon, you are looking at now the sensitive plant, which is a fun one. We'll show you. They've all opened back up after delivery. See how it closes up? If you've never seen one before, they're super fun. You don't want to touch it too much though, because it really does stress the plant out to close up like that. Bright indirect light on those. Don't let them dry out. Super, super fun. To the left of that is a new item. That is a Monstera Lechiana. I ordered those off of the availability list, not really knowing what they look like. And I Googled it this morning, and I'm glad I brought one home because they are amazing. Excuse me. If you like the Esqueleto, that one trumps it, in my opinion. It is super cool. It gets ribs as well as the fenestrations. Like, honestly, it is a super cool plant. I'm glad I got them in. Hoyas, I got a few new Hoyas in stock. I got some of the dinner plates in, which is this one here, which a huge new growth point on that one. There's two of those in stock. And then the other new Hoya that I got in is the Stargazer. This one, the camera can't pick it up, but it's fuzzy. It's literally fuzzy. I don't know if I can flip it over. I don't know if you can see the tiny, tiny, tiny little hairs on that, but it truly is fuzzy like a teddy bear. That's a super cool one as well. I have 4 of those in stock. I have Ripsalis in stock. I got in some hanging linearis. People have been asking for this again. These are super full. I was saying to Dina yesterday when we were packing this order out, how when we first got linearis, then it was like 3 strands in a pot and it sold for double this price. This is what we're talking about, you guys. This is awesome. $36.99, 4.5 inch pot. We walked right by the Monstera elbows and I didn't even talk about them. What is wrong with me? I have 3 left in stock. Those are $399.99. Amazing variegation on those. I brought a few home and I chopped them and propped them. I will have some cuttings coming in probably another week or 2. If the $400 price range is a little out of the, out of the realm for you, I am going to have some smaller options coming for less money. Obviously, I do have some Thai constellations in stock as well. Okay, I'm getting tired. All right, I got in some Philodendron splendids. You are looking at right now the decursivas, the Rhaphidophora decursivas. That's a cool plant. That's the one that they call dragontail. Right now you're looking at the splendids. Those are super, super pretty. That is a cross between a gloriosum and a melanochrysum. If you have difficulty growing a melanochrysum, go to a splendid. They are almost trouble-free. I got in some of the Philodendron white knights in. There is a stark white leaf right here. That is amazing. I love white leaves. I know they don't last forever, but they're pretty when they're there. I still have some painted ladies in stock, which are gorgeous. I don't know why they're still here. Those are super pretty. They have the green, the yellow, and the peach all in one plant. It's a super easy grower. And I got in some smaller prints of orange, which are super orange, and they look delicious to me. Like, I don't know. Do you ever look at a plant and want to bite it? That's what I want to do to that one. I won't, because I know they're poisonous, but I don't know. Above that, I got in some of the Florida green, just the regular green Florida philodendrons. Those are amazing. Someday I will post a picture of the one that I have growing in my bedroom that I did on a plank. It loves it. It has outgrown it. I will be adding a plank to the top. I plan on doing a video on that, what I do, how I do it, and when to use a plank. So keep your eyes on our socials for a video on that when I have some time to actually put that video together. Okay, black pagoda lipstick plants as well as goldfish plants. Those are beautiful classics. You can start with a smaller pot like that, and in no time you will have a large pot of gorgeousness. Okay. Ficus microcarpas, the fun bonsai type ficus. Again, super easy. It's probably the easiest of the ficus that there is. All right, so if you guys remember, I had gone down to Tampa in January to the TPIE show, and I came across this one booth that like literally stopped me in my tracks. And I chatted with the woman for a little bit, and I set up an account with her. And I placed my first order. And I just got it yesterday, and she wouldn't ship because it was too cold. Like, that is a good seller right there, and you know it's going to be a good seller when they won't ship when it's cold. They're Kokodamas with all different types of plants. Those there are the Monstera ansonii. Those are super cute. I have 2 different sizes in those, the small and the medium. There's a ZZ, there's a money tree. I have a ponytail palm, which if it's still here at the end of the day, it's gonna go home with me, because look how cool that is. Is that not the coolest? I love that. I love ponytails anyway, but oh my God, it is so cool. These are super easy. You can put it on any kind of a decorative plate. You just keep some water at the bottom. It is super, super, super easy to grow. I have a lot of different options in those. There's the bromeliad, there's the pothos, there's some dracaena. Okay. I also got in some more succulents. So my succulents are restocked in the smaller pots. Those are always great starter plants. Lots of different options with those. You can put them all together in a little garden, or you can keep them separate. Bright light, let them dry out between waterings. Water from the bottom on those. Madagascar palms that you're seeing right now, and jades. And then I went a little crazy because I am in a euphorbia stage in my life right now. And so I got this bad boy in. And honestly, I'm okay if it doesn't sell because I want to watch it grow, but look at that. I did get some smaller ones too, though. There's a couple smaller ones down on the ground there. They are super cool, super easy to grow. They are fantastic. I love euphorbias. I can't even tell you how much I love euphorbias. Dina, I'm going to have you just spin this way so that we can show off this beautiful philodendron that is enormous. It is huge. This is Salome, sometimes called Hope. It is super full. Talk about a statement plant. You got it right there. I restocked on some micans. I have them on I have one left on a totem. I have a couple of hangers, and then I have some 4-inch pots, as well as your pothos. I have the Marble Queen, super white Marble Queens, which are those little black pots there. Those are propagated from my plant at home. And so I'm super proud of those. We were growing them in the greenhouse and it was time to come up. And then we have the regular golden pothos, which I propagated some of mine again. And then we have those in 6-inch pots as well. I have monsteras back in stock. I think I didn't cover everything. I never do because we always skip stuff. The garden center outside is chock full. Everything is coming up. We have flowering trees, evergreens, broadleaf, deciduous, you name it as far as the shrubs and trees go. All of our herbs, tons and tons of vegetable plants. Watch your nighttime temperatures, you guys, if you are looking to put in tomatoes and peppers. They do not like temperatures below 48. There are some nights coming up that are going to be lower than that. We are still in April. So watch what you're planting. Some of your more sensitive herbs, your basil, your dill, those you have to be really careful with. Most of the other herbs will be okay, but watch your nighttime temperatures, you guys, please. I don't care where you buy it. Watch your nighttime temperatures. So I think that's going to do it because I'm tired of any more coffee. But we would love to see you. Thank you for taking this little tour with me, and I will see you guys super soon. Have a great day.